Welcome back, guys, to another round of Ultra League battles. We're in the Pokemon Go Battle League setup now. So for this team, again, we're going to be testing out the round of theories, where basically the teams are built around the teams that you go up against are going to be built around what's in your third slot. So we have Togekiss in the front because Snorlax is only weak to fighting and is super effective against nothing. The first Pokemon that pops up is Poliwrath, so we have Togekiss in the front. That forced them to switch. Next up, we're going to go ahead and, let's see, but yeah, that forced them to switch into Walrein, so we went ahead and switched into Excadrill. Excadrill is going to be taking some super effective damage here, but we need to be wary about the Earthquake here. But again, all we have to do really is just spam Rock Slide and hope for the best. And now, just to go ahead and go over more in depth of the team that I'm using, again, we have Snorlax in the back. It's a Shadow Snorlax, 2495. It's like middle of the road. It's not like number one IV stats or anything, but it has Lick, and instead of using Superpower, we're going to be using Excadrill. I could probably switch to Superpower because when I made the Snorlax, it was built around the fact that we needed something as a better answer for other things. But basically, since we have Excadrill in this team, maybe I could probably switch to Superpower. I'll think about it later down the road if I ever want to use this team again, and then we'll test it with that Superpower. And of course, Excadrill, it's another low-key staple in the meta now that has Mud Shot. We have Mud Shot, Rock Slide, and Drill Run. And let's see. Oh, there we go. Yep, now it's down to the Shadow Poliwrath. They're going to go ahead and probably go for Ice Punch and hit a super effective, but we should be able to tank it no problem. But again, with my Excadrill, it's top 10 IV spreads, if I recall. Either that or number one. I know that I have a really, really good one, though. And of course, my Togekiss, it's middle of the road. It's like probably like 5, 15, 15 or something like that. But it's not like the best IV stat spreads. It's just enough to get the job done. It's effective at what it does for its stat spread. Of course, it has Ancient Power, Flamethrower, and Charm. But yeah, and again, if you guys enjoy this content, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to stay informed on any future videos that we're going to drop. And also check out the description for any of the affiliate links that I have linked in there. By using those affiliate links, you help support the channel by supporting yourself, because we get referral revenue from every new sign up that happens. So again, if you choose those, some of those like catch your attention or pique your interest, greatly appreciate if you use it, and I hope that you actually can leverage it pretty well in your favor. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back to the battles now. So now it's just down to the Snorlax with for them. It's down to Snorlax and my Excadrill in the back for possibly catching. They are just down to a Walrein. We're going to go for a Body Slam. They have a sliver of health left here, and then that's going to be enough to secure the win. Oh, you know what? The other thing I need to mention is that this was a 5-0 win streak that I have for this specific battle set. So that's going to be something that's worth sharing. So with this one, the second battle, it's not going to be enough to, it's not going to be the most ideal lead because it actually counters the Togekiss in the front. But hey, what can you do? We're going to go ahead and switch to Snorlax as a nice neutral matchup because I don't want to get locked into a Walrein. They're going to go ahead and go for a Wild Charge, so that means that they're going to switch out. And now that means that they have a Gallade, which is unusual, but then at the same time, this was what I was worried about. I didn't want to have to switch into Excadrill and have to deal with eating close combats or Leaf Blades. By having Snorlax, we can at least do super effective licks with this and then follow it up with a Body Slam. Yeah, anyway, now we're just going to go ahead and just go for Body Slam spam to put pressure on the Gallade. And the Body Slam's going to be enough to force both of their shields. They have no shields left. Now we're in a little predicament here where it's just like, do I really want to burn my shield, my second shield, to protect my Snorlax, or would I actually want to bring the Togekiss back in and do some damage here? So we decide, you know what, let's just let it go down, but for whatever reason, they chose Leaf Blade, and then now we're just like kind of in the red. But that should be enough here. Gallade's going to go for the Leaf Blade. Down goes the Snorlax, and then we can finish off this Snorlax with Togekiss. Sorry, we can finish off the Gallade with the Togekiss. And then they're going to go ahead and bring in the Magnezone. So you have two options here. We can either try to catch a Wild Charge, or we can anticipate the fact that there's going to be a Mirror Shot and just eat it instead. Let's see. We're going to go with the Mirror Shot, and then yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking. I was anticipating that they were going to use that. So we just went ahead and switched out to Excadrill after eating that. And then they're going to go ahead and bring out a Charizard. So with the Charizard, we're going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, of course, we expect. Charizard's cripplingly weak to Rock Slide, so that's going to be enough to take it out in one hit. Now all that's left is the Magna Zone, then they throw the match because they realize that they lost. Alright, now for this next match. Again, another fighting type in the front, and then we have Snorlax. So for this set, we're at 2 out of 3 leading with a fighting type. Theory's holding up pretty well. And then they're going to switch to Walrein, so we're going to go ahead and switch to Excadrill. I really want, it's like I really know that I one of the things that I dislike about this is the fact that Walrein's extremely popular in the meta right now, but hey, it's gotten like, but at the same time, when you look back at the history of Walrein, it's been shafted for so long, for so many years, being looked at as a joke, even in the traditional competitive meta. Like, it only got like what as an ability? Thick Fat. So it didn't really do much. So to see Walrein finally get some sort of competitive use after years of being like the joke of every single meta, it's good to finally see it in play. So good for Walrein. Anyway, now we're just going to go ahead and just keep going for Rock Slide spam. We have to be wary of the Earthquake that it can launch. But we go ahead and take this Icicle Spear because I believe I was counting and I was doing a counting and thinking there's no way that was an Earthquake, so we'll just go ahead and let it go through. And now we're just going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide. That's going to be enough to take out the Walrein. Down goes the Walrein. In comes the Gallade. We can go ahead and tank these confusions, no problem. And then we can bring Togekiss back in, anticipating that they're going to switch right back out. Because again, if they go for Leaf Blade or Close Combat, it's not going to really do much. But the Gallade's going to be going for, I'm going to say Leaf Blade, even though they're going to switch out. Oh, that was the thing. I got surprised. I was like, oh my god, a Gallade with Psychic. When does that actually happen? So, again, here's the Roserade. We're going to try to get a Flamethrower launched before we have to switch out here. But instead, for whatever reason, I panicked and went for a Ancient Power. So Ancient Power is going to go ahead and go through, but then now we're going to switch over to a Snorlax. All we need to do is just take out this Roserade and then not have to burn any shields. So with this one, we're going to go ahead and predict that it's just going to be Weather Ball Fire. But thankfully, it was just a Grass Knot. It takes out half of our health. But then, of course, we're going to shield here. But, of course, I did that out of a panic because I was anticipating that they were going to go for another Grass Knot. So, we're going to go ahead and go for the Body Slam here. We're going to launch it onto the Roserade. And then the main thing that we need to be careful for is the Gallade going for a close combat on the switch in. Down goes the Roserade. The Gallade, we're just going to farm it down with Lick, and then that's going to be enough to take it out. They couldn't get to another charge move in time, so that's going to be another win for us. That's 3 out of 3 on this specific set. But again, here we go. Obstagoon. Obstagoon has a counter as a move and cross chop. So that's going to force them to have to switch because we have, so I would say that's 3 out of 4 as far as Pokemon that get countered by the lead. So the theory's kind of holding up. I don't know if that really counts as far as typed. I don't know if it really reads the moves that the Pokemon has or if it reads the typing of the Pokemon. I don't know. Leave your thoughts in the comments below on the whole theory. Anyway, so yeah, they switched to Walrein. I'm going to switch to Excadrill. It's going to be almost play out the exact same way as the other battle that we have in this set, where basically they spam Icicle Spear, we watch out for Earthquake, and then Excadrill's going to go ahead and go for Rock Slide spam here. So the Rock Slide's going to go ahead and connect with a shield. And now again, we're watching out for Earthquakes. We might have to shield here, we might not have to, but the way that I believe I was counting here, I was thinking maybe an Earthquake, so let's shield. So yeah, it was an Earthquake. Thankfully we shielded because that would have totally blown up in our face. So now we know that we can get 2 Rock Slides down here before they can get to another Earthquake. So they have 2 options, just let the Walrein go or try to get another Icicle Spear to do chip damage. And of course they let the Walrein go. So we're just going to go ahead and try to farm up towards a Drill Run. And once we do that, we're going to go ahead and switch out to Togekiss after we get this Drill Run down. They farm us down, and then we can anticipate a switch out afterwards. There's a Drill Run. They shield it. I just thought, why would they shield that? They know that it's not going to take it out, so just take the damage. So, but hey, I'm not going to complain. That's going to put their Obstagoon in a position where it's going to, how should I put this? Have no shields and be forced to switch out. But I believe they're just gonna, I don't know, maybe they have something in the back that's also weak to Togekiss, so they're just like, let's just go ahead and try to farm this down as much as we can before we get it taken out. But we'll see but yep, there you go. they're going to go ahead and bring out a Gallade, so we can just bring in Snorlax no problem, and then just do as much damage as we can with Lick before they go for close combat. So we're able to get Lick spam in, and then followed up with a Body Slam, and then we can anticipate the Gallade going for a close combat afterwards to take out the Snorlax after we do considerable damage on it. We can bring in Togekiss, and then follow it up with a Charm to take down the Gallade, and then we just farm down the Obstagoon the rest of the way for another victory. But yeah, so far the theory's holding up. Oh, it looks like they gave up. Yeah, they kind of gave up there. Anyway, they farmed down the Obstagoon, and then, yep, there we go. I know it's not the most dramatic thing to show that, like, I basically got them, but hey, when you get a 5-0 set, you got to put it up as, like, a little bragging thing. Even though it's not the most exciting thing to show, where it's just like, yeah, he's kind of owning. Well, but anyway, here's where the theory kind of breaks, because now we have Crobat in the front, but at the same time, this is a good battle to show because, like, it's actually making me work for that 5th win because I have an unfavorable lead. So the Crobat's going to go for Poison Fang. We're just going to let it go through, and then we're going to switch so that way the defense debuff is kind of negated. They're going to go in for an Obstagoon, and I just think, great, I'm going to have to really work for my wins here. So, yep, there's the Obstagoon. Oh, you know what? Another thing is, because this was like such a close battle and it was one of those like working against me kind of battles, I did upload this as a YouTube short. So if you watched this battle already on the YouTube shorts, then good for you. But for the most part, yeah, again, I'm posting this again here because this was part of the 5-0 set. So it's kind of obligated to upload it or add it to this specific rotation. But anyway, back to the battle. We're going to go ahead and go for an Earthquake because we figured, all right, you know what? I'm going to get taken out here. Might as well just do some heavy damage here just to get the Earthquake. And then after that, we can bring Togekiss back in just to farm down the Obstagoon. They're going to go ahead and spam like Cross Chop and what else? Cross Chop and Night Slash just to see whatever, just do whatever they can to take us out here. But yeah, our Snorlax is down, their Obstagoon is going down, and now we just have to worry about the Crobat in the back. But thankfully we have Excadrill for that, and now we also have Togekiss here. So we're going to preserve the Togekiss. We're going to go ahead and go for an Ancient Power, and then we're going to switch over to Excadrill so that we can preserve the Togekiss for like doing catching if we can. But yeah. Actually, nope, I don't even do that. Just let Togekiss go down, and then we're just going all in on Excadrill. Well, alright then. I don't know why I did that, but hey, we're rolling with it. Sometimes you can't play the smartest. But anyway, Crobat is going to go ahead and go for one more Poison Fang here. There we go. Goes through and does like minuscule damage. We're just going to go ahead and farm up a little bit extra and go for the Rock Slide. And 3, 2, 1. There's the Rock Slide. Alright, next up is going to be the Snorlax. We're going to go ahead and go for a Drill Run here. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, and there's the Drill Run. Snorlax is going to go ahead and shield it. And now we're just going to follow it up with some more Drill Run shenanigans. But yeah, again, the main thing here is that we have 2 shields. They have the Snorlax. All we need to do is just get to 2 Drill Runs and then fire them off before they can take us out. And we have like that teeny tiny sliver of health left. So thankfully it was just like a super close battle, and we were able to win by firing off the 2 Drill Runs that we need to secure the victory. So here's the first one, charging up towards Drill Run number 1. There we go. Goes through. Go for Drill Run number 2. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Drill Run number 2. All right. So, yep, there's the next battle in this set. And then here's the last battle in the set that got us towards 5-0. It's Laroux's Bird. Anyway, it's going to be Dragonite versus Togekiss. And, yeah, they're just going to throw the match because they were like, oh, crap. And I have to switch out and then lose. Or maybe they just had an all-weak Togekiss in the back kind of setup. But either way, yep, there we go. That's the 5-0 set. And here's verification of the actual win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last thing that I got for the Pokemon as a reward, which is a Frillish. So again, thanks again for watching, everybody. Feel free to please leave a like and to subscribe if you enjoy this content. And also check out the affiliate links in the description below. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next round of videos.